It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Niners and the Rams, and it's coming up next.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground with Gore. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Kaepernick. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, the return is Powell. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for the Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here too after a good stop. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough,
and it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the option, it'll be Kaepernick.
And a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Goff.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Trucks over him.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. Touchdown, Rams!
Cam Akers.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 21 to zip. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw, Kaepernick.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Cam Akers
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Rams are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 28 to nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The last 2 plays from scrimmage in this ball game pretty eventful. He throws the interception. The other guys, boom, 1 play and they're in the end zone. So now he's got to try to bounce back. 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. But it's caught by Crabtree. And this is going to be another first down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick forced out to his left. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Holding offense.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Kaepernick now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And this one is right through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortune.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No clock on the field.
Yeah, no flags. And it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
As we know on every team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, we often forget about the special teams coordinator. They pay him too, and boy is he excited about what his team just did. A big-time return for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That's a tremendous start to the 3rd quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
Goff's throw here, hauled in by Cup. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now he's got it. Touchdown. Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From the 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Up the middle they go with goal. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. What a catch there by Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And remember, this drive started off with the turnover. And they've taken
back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just say that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them get. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this run. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be brought down just shot. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is Kaepernick. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the three, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
Throwing now, Goff steps away to his left. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Kaepernick now on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw, Kaepernick. Caught left side to Crabtree. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
This game, it was well in hand early, never really